be my girl.
We welcome you back to Louisville, Kentucky in the final game of 4 here as the weekend sets up. It's the UConn Huskies out of the Big East, seeded 9th against the Iowa State Cyclones, seeded 8th out of the Big 12. The winner of this one will advance to take on Kentucky. Kentucky convincing winners, a 1 over a 16 seed. They defeated Western Kentucky earlier tonight. Good evening, everybody. Vern Lundquist along with Bill Raftery. Leslie Visser is alongside as well. Let's talk about Iowa State to begin, and that means we chat about Royce White.
The point forward, his mentality is incredible. Great. You think of little guys doing the things that he does. He's great with the bounce for himself. And look at that. Athletic at the rim, can step outside, more of a mid-game, but the ability to involve others is what separates him. He can finish and get to the free throw line as well.
Well, the UConn Huskies, defending national champions, have been the essence of inconsistency this year. They do have some talent, though, especially in Jeremy Lamb and Shabazz Napier.
Jeremy's really a special guy on the offensive end. He has a great understanding of shot selection. He can step out, put it on the deck, get to the rim, good step moves, and just a talented kid. They need a big game from him. Of course, Shabazz Napier, get in the lane and do a job in a solid fashion, make good decisions as well.
8 versus 9 in Louisville. And we'll return to Kentucky with the starting lineups in a moment.
Hey, how are you? He is about to be on, Wolfie.
I'm here. Okay.
At forward for the Huskies, a 6'8" sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 22, Roscoe Smith. Starting at forward for the Cyclones, a 6'6"
Who's? I don't see him. Where is? You see Fred, Bill? You see Fred?
He's on the baseline.
Yeah, he's on the baseline.
All the way to the right now. Pan right. Right in the middle there. There he is. No. There. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Anything else you need from us? Jesus. Oh.
Yep.
Georgia, Jeremy Lamb. And for the Cyclones, a 6'3" senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 4, Chris Allen. And guard for the Huskies, a 6'1" sophomore from Roxbury, Massachusetts, number 13, Shabazz Napier. And guard for Iowa State, a 6'3"
He's got to play well.
Yeah.
Make good decisions.
Scott Christopherson. Introducing the head coaches for the Iowa State University Cyclones, Fred Hoiberg. And for the University of Connecticut Huskies, Jim Calhoun.
Jim Calhoun back on the sideline for the UConn Huskies. Been a difficult season for Jim health-wise, and served a suspension early in the year. 26th season as the head coach, and the Huskies start Jeremy Lamb, Shabazz Napier, Roscoe Smith, Alex Oriaki, and Andre Drummond. Iowa State, the Cyclones from Ames, Christopherson, Chris Babb, Royce White, Melvin Edgem, and Jordan Rayleigh gets the start at center. Sophomore, and the head coach at his alma mater in his second year, Fred Hoiberg. I'm sitting next to the mayor of college basketball, and there's the mayor of Ames. The officiating crew tonight: Mike Reed, Michael Greenstein, and Robert Stafford. And we are about set to go as this Iowa State Cyclone team faces UConn, and the winner gets Kentucky on Saturday.
And they will have to be ready. Kentucky looks like they're back playing like they did at the end of the year up until that Vandy game, and really didn't play well in that tournament, some observers felt, as they had at the end of the season.
Andre Drummond, number 12, and Royce White, number 30. Cyclones has the higher seed, lower seed actually. Well, higher seed. How do you?
The better. How about the better?
It's 8 versus 9. Yeah, that's right.
And right now, Vern Lundquist, as you figure out the seeds, Iowa State goes.
Napier, guarded by Chris Allen. This is Edgem defensively. The entry pass, Oriaki tries to go baseline. Nice job by Edgem.
And that's probably one little weakness is his ability to shoot that away from the ball. Look at this cross-up. What a tough matchup that is. Wow. Is that a way to shake the place up?
My goodness.
Ooh, what an opener. An eye-opener.
Royce White leads his team in 5 statistical categories. And I suppose if you add dunks, he'd be number 1 there.
You name it. This kid can provide it.
Jeremy Lamb, number 3. Oriaki, and that one almost accidentally went in as Andre Drummond tipped it up in the air.
He does a nice job around the rim, very active. You will have fun watching this team pass the ball. White, the catalyst, gets everybody involved. The drive, draw, and make threes. And look at this cut, and he's free. That's twice now. Just not. And a quick, Jim Calhoun's giving the quick yank now. He's going after both big guys, Drummond first, and then Oriaki. Take your pick. This kid opens up. Send it in. A roll. Royce, finish. Did you see him go after Drummond first? Hey, Chuck, which guy is which guy? Yeah, we lost that bald-headed car.
Yeah. The bald guy.
That's right. We'll get over it.
Older guy, bald guy, black hair.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, let me keep that for a second.
Yeah,
I'll write it down.
That's one of your better ones.
Yeah. This is Mike over here, the black hair.
Okay. Yes. And that would be Greenstein.
Well, they both don't have much hair.
Now, which one's the old guy? Oh, okay. Boy, you're
really killing
your
us.
description of old. I don't know. You know.
Well, I wonder what he says about us when we're not here.
No kidding.
There you go, man. What a way to start the game, huh? Nice little back screen bump, pretty.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. I'll circle the screener. How's that? Yeah, he puts plays in, and once in a while he names them. Yeah, this is okay. Well, they've been out here a long time.
Boy, they have. Yeah.
Yeah. I will. A really nice play. Back screen pop, spread the defense here by the lift. Great deployment, and the back screen sets up, and not good communication. Lamb sort of fakes like he's going to help. And on the step up, what a beginning for White. And his impact is generally passes. Ringing the bell, close.
Well, that was Chris Babb with the back screen, number 2. And Jim Calhoun had enough. Less than a minute and a half into the game, called a quick timeout and got in the face of both Drummond and Oriaki. And now Tyler Olander is on the floor for UConn.
And I'm talking to the assistants at UConn. They thought they'd have to play a little smaller at times because of the activity of this team.
Olander just hit the deck. Edgem turned around and apologized. He gave him a stiff arm, and it was unseen. Here's the jumper from outside. That's good. Roscoe Smith, the sophomore out of Baltimore.
And Drummond still with White. I'm curious to see how long. They're going to play a lot of guys. Nice double screen and another double and a nice curl.
Back outside, Chris Allen sets up for the 3.
Wow, how about this? You've seen him do that a few times.
Yes, indeed.
A couple of Final Fours.
Started his career at Michigan State for Tom Izzo, transferred. And over the back. Yeah, it was Andre Drummond. I thought so, number 12.
A pretty good check out. Talking to Fred Hoiberg yesterday, told both of us that they run some things. He watches some of his NBA buddies play,
right?
Steals a play here or there, occasionally uses the name of the play. But basically, it's a team that just gives it up to run selfish. They read sets beautifully. Judge your D and then act accordingly.
It is a squad that relies heavily on transfers. Here's one of them, Christopherson. This is Edgem. Now Babb. Olander comes over defensively. Back out to Royce White. Watch him move.
He's tough.
Oh, can he pass?
Just get your feet set, fellas. Christopherson, one of those guys who's got a great floater in the lane and can penetrate. Nice slip.
Beautiful. Off the glass and in for Melvin Edgem. Number 3, the sophomore from Toronto.
Boy, keeping the ball outside with the bounce, so important. Everybody leaks or leans over to help out a little.
Oriaki jumper, no. Edgem rebound. Here comes Christopherson, number 11. An Iowa State team that finished in Big 12 play, 22-10 for the season. Now White. Allen, no.
Well, White is really a fun guy to play with. Good penetration. And that's something they're going to have to do a little bit. Shabazz, one of those electrifying guys when he gets in that lane. Trying to take over the leadership. He chastised his team a little bit at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Shabazz, yeah. And all of a sudden, stepping up vocally.
Napier goes to the free throw line.
Number 13, Shabazz Napier, shooting 2.
He shoots 2. Get exclusive in-game video highlights, up-to-minute scores, and stats of all NCAA March Madness games at ncaa.com.
And Ryan Boatwright in now. This is the smaller kind of a lineup. I think they feel it's a better match all around. I'm curious to see at what time they switch. Roscoe Smith on White. And tough for a big guy to cover him, don't you think?
Yes. One more for Napier.
DeAndre Daniels, another guy that they will play. He's a terrific defender. He might get White. Look at this run out, and he finds him. Better catch. They had something.
Yes. Fade away, Christopherson. Bingo.
How about him for spacing? Quick feet. Organization of the puppies. Exceptional.
His former team will be playing on Saturday, Marquette, the Golden Eagles.
When I saw him at Marquette, he could shoot the basketball. Now he's a much more complete player. And a grab on the baseline by Babb. The ability to create space, so important for a shooter. Range, involvement. Oh, that's Pat. That's Pat. Did you see White just, they did something with his eye. That's Jeff. Yeah. I think it's Jeff. Jimmy is, maybe Jimmy's got his.
Yo. Okay. Okay.
Did they win? They did beat Wichita State.
Wow. Okay.
Shaka Smart, his time of year, huh?
Yeah.
What's it, LeBradford, Burgess? I won't touch it if I'm not sure. Yeah.
I have no clue.
NC.
He's asking about VCU.
What was that, Jonathan? How about that?
What's that?
Two of last year's Final Four have won, and one's playing right now.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they're playing the Leitner shot up above.
That is funny. Thank you, Ernie. And two of last year's Final Four have advanced. How about VCU?
It's unbelievable. Shaka Smart gets him shaped up at the right time of year. Nice
kick out. Yes, it was. Roscoe Smith off the.
Was out of bounds, unfortunately. Pretty good play by Boatwright, wasn't it?
Ryan Boatwright, ineligible the first part of the season out of Chicago, Aurora, Illinois, actually. He is on the floor. He and Lamb, Oriaki, Roscoe Smith, and Shabazz Napier.
And that's the matchup now. Roscoe on the Royce. Rolls. Can't leave him.
Christopherson!
Oh, goodness. Of all people, Calhoun is livid. He wants his point out.
Oh boy, Calhoun is gonna. He calls a quick timeout. Oriaki drifted back, leaving Christopherson wide open. Jim Calhoun, this is the third time he's gone back to have, it's not a conversation, it's a monologue. It's Calhoun talking to Oriaki.
Everybody else is saying, I'm glad it's not me.
Oh yeah, but it will be at
eventually. I saw Niels Giffey on the bench. You may see him too. He's a pretty good defender, can shoot. Look at this kid attack.
That's blocked by Drummond. Here comes UConn. The other direction, Napier pull-up jumper for three.
Wow, yes. About that, and Lamb at the rim too, if there happened to be a miss. And all of that was because there was no show on the hedge, leaving Christopherson, who's an unerring deep shooter, wide open.
Napier closely guarded. Oh, look at this.
Pretty.
And White couldn't get a handle on it, but cleans it up just in time, puts it off the glass.
Yeah, nice little penetration by McGee. Forcing it one way.
High screen.
I think Lamb's got to hunt some shots. Deferring on the other side.
That one off the iron and into the hands of Chris Babb, the junior out of Arlington, Texas. Royce White, number 30, leads this team, as we mentioned, 5 statistical categories.
He does a great job handing off and then screening the guy. And just that little opening gets the ball right into the lane for Chris Babb.
Little mid-air adjustment now, and Iowa State is 8 of 11 from the field here in the first 6 minutes of the ball game.
Now Fred Hoiberg, such a relaxed guy. He's got to go now.
Lamb.
I would have given it right back to him. But Hoiberg's so quiet. You know, he brings the transfers in. They respond to him.
Right.
Play team basketball.
Napier, this is Boatwright for 3. In and out. And Babb tracks down the loose ball. Royce White, Christopherson, Babb, Edgem, and Tyrus McGee is on the floor now, number 25 for Iowa State.
That was their open middle. Whoa, how about that? That'll get you dizzy. Wow. Boy, that puts you in the spin circle.
Napier has 6.
Nice back cut, and look at the delivery. Oh, I just love this guy. And that's all because they raise everybody out, keep the middle open, you can step and go. But the ability, you know, I don't do much laundry. I was trying to say spin cycle, but I come up with spin circle. Pretty good footwork in here. I just love White. He enjoys making a play, and those guys will step and go for him.
Melvin Edgem at the line. It's E-G-I-M. Pronounced Edgem. Drummond has to take a seat on the bench and gets a little earful from Jim Calhoun. Drummond has picked up his second foul.
You almost need some earmuffs over there.
Boy, oh boy.
Jimmy really railing a little bit. He doesn't like their start.
Edgem with 2. George Blaney sitting to Calhoun's right, and Calhoun just reached over and patted George on the shoulder.
If I can shoot the basketball.
Yes, he can.
And he can also guard, which is why he's in the game right now.
Niels Giffey from Berlin. Spelled G-I-F-F-E-Y, pronounced Giffey. McGee in and out, tracked down by Iowa State.
Quick to the ball. They punish you with just a turn to the corner and then find people, and they can make deep shots. Not that time.
It's Anthony Booker who put it over the rim.
He can step out for the three, but a good offensive rebounder too.
Nice pass. Olander has it slapped out of his hands. Contact. And a foul call.
Well, the more you watch UConn, they do have some depth. I mean, they got 8 guys that they can rotate in and out of there, depending on who is playing well and who's not performing. What's great about Jimmy, though, I mean, he can get on you, and then you're going to go back in.
Yeah.
So best to keep quiet, take the hit.
Something happens when the game starts. You and I have known him very, very well for a long time. D. Rowe, the old, the former head coach at UConn, wonderful friend of both of ours, was telling us yesterday. He came over on the bus with UConn for the shoot-around, and there was Jim Calhoun sitting next to his grandson, having a really quiet, meaningful conversation. You knew this was coming. Well, you know.
When you get between the lines, everything changes.
Yeah.
And no gifts for the grandchildren here.
Olander. And it's a 6-point margin with 12:05 to go in the first half. Booker picked up that last foul. This is Leslie Visser's favorite player in the tournament, Boo Boo Paulo.
She likes the name, huh?
Yeah. Number 1.
Edgem going to give the bump. Oh, should have picked up the dribble.
5 on the shot clock. Jumper for 3. Yes.
He can stroke it. That kid, Chris Allen, he also can finish around the rim, but he can pull up and make the deep one.
Chris Allen playing in his 15th NCAA tournament game. The previous 14 with Michigan State. He went to 2 Final Fours, 09 and 2010.
Pretty good track record. Nice back screen.
That got a little sloppy at the finish. Take us to the commercial.
Well, welcome to the NCAA. I know you haven't been here in a while. What a track record, Nylon. The transfer at Iowa State.
Okay. I wanted to talk about Boo Boo.
I know. I love that. Do you know?
Okay, right.
No, his name is some really long African
I've got
thing
it.
that I can't
I've
say.
got it. I've got it.
By
I
the
know.
way, I may have to throw back and say, don't forget, the career of the 3 of us has gone from Coco Archibald.
There you go.
The simple things work,
yeah,
don't they?
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
screen. I mean,
Boy, they're impressive.
Yeah. You can see why the fans like watching them, too, at Hilton, you know? Drummond's got the 2. I think Jimmy was saying something, said something to George and regretted it. That's what I think happened.
You think, do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I thought.
Did you see him? And
Yeah, I saw it before.
Yeah.
And then the tap.
Yeah.
They can shoot the ball, can't they, Vern?
Oh my gosh.
Allen and Christopherson 4 for 6.
9-point Iowa State lead. Time to say hi to our colleague, Leslie Visser.
Vern, thank you. I do love Boo Boo. Also, back to the days of the three of us with Coco Archibong. But before the game, Royce White said to me, this is a very ironic matchup for him. He said he grew up idolizing, of all schools, Connecticut, especially the '99 championship team that had Khalid El Amin, who was also from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where, as you know, Royce was a high school phenom. Vern?
How about that? Very nice.
You never know who your fans are, since we have very few, Vern.
Coco Archibong.
How about that?
Boo Boo Palu
On the rim.
wave it off.
In the cylinder, straight up to the ceiling. But he is clever with the dribble. And Jim Calhoun up again. You know, it's funny, Jim, this guy's pretty good. I just want to let you know, Jim, he's tough to guard. He is railing at his guys for not keeping him in front. There's the hand on the rim as well. He draws two, usually bears the weak side. And I think it's better to take the ball and dunk it and then grab the rim.
Anthony Booker. Royce White, a native of Minneapolis, began his career at Minnesota, never did play there. Diagnosed, it's been well publicized, and he doesn't shy away from discussion of the issue with anxiety disorder. Here's Booker, yes.
And clever around the rim too, Vern.
And Royce White sat out, transferred to Iowa State. The anxiety disorder is something that he takes medication for, and he's quite open discussing the difficulties it's caused in his life. Here's Oriaki.
And look at this run out now. He's always looking ahead, challenge you.
I just love to watch him pass.
I do, me too. It's working. You can see why Hilton is jumping anymore.
Yeah.
These kids are unselfish.
Wow! Christopherson.
Raining deep trays. You know, one other thought on the anxiety with Royce, the impact he's had on families too, where it's been very helpful with their children.
Here's Roscoe Smith at the other end. And the rebound cleared by Iowa State. They are up 28-14. Christopherson saves it. Booker tracks it down.
How about the behind the back by Royce, going to the well with it all early.
That's for three, Chris Allen.
Are they killing it from deep? Allen 3 for 4.
13-3 run. Cyclones.
Nice refusal and empty.
Here's Royce White, Iowa State. He's got a little speed too.
Look at the head up too. That's what impresses me. Sees it all. And everybody's eyes are on him because they know they might get hit. Oh! Timeout. Justified. A cyclone hitting UConn right now.
(34-14). It's raining threes in Louisville.
And who's in the middle of, look at this handoff, screen, gives the open look to number 11, Christopherson, who is incredible. The drive, draw, and find in the corner. You're stepping into those threes. And right here, once again, just a little bounce and not the good, tough defense you're accustomed to with UConn. They got him swiveling.
Now these are open looks too. 6 of 10 from three-point range. A reminder that South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, there's Jeremy Lamb, and Baylor, that game on True TV.
Lamb not getting many good looks, just took it upon himself that trip. Got to stay connected now. Run your offense, get good looks.
Napier fade away. Another rebound for Iowa State. That's Chris Babb, the junior, out of Arlington. Now Christopherson, Babb, Booker, Chris Allen, Royce White. This is White.
Nice cut, and look at the five.
Oh, he missed it. But the tip, too strong.
They just hanging tough, aren't they?
Something about a third time. Who in the world would have seen this coming? 36-14. And yet, as inconsistent as UConn has been this year, I guess, some might say, yeah, we saw it coming.
They are really rocking right now. Look at the pinch on the side.
Lamb. 7 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the first half. Cyclones are roaring through Louisville.
Wow. They are rocked. And this is, look at him, he's after Oriaki again. That's not going to do you any good right now.
No. Okay.
I thought this would be a little better than this.
Oh, I did too.
Wow.
Let me get my coat. Okay.
It's interesting to see a team really primed, ready to play, and a team not.
Yeah.
It's like night and day.
How do you explain it? Man.
The last few times I've watched Jeremy Lamb, he's not been quite the player, you know? Early in the year, everybody had him on the All-American team.
Right, I remember.
Right? How you doing? You made it, huh?
Hi, Will. Who's that? Sorry. Oh, okay.
Decent crowd.
Oh, yeah.
They left.
Yeah, it really is.
Stayed,
yeah. Got a good Iowa State. Field goals, look at UConn, 5 of 18. Iowa State has been torrid, particularly from three-point range, and they've also got a 10 rebound edge. Yeah, me too.
Well, you know, it's more mental than anything.
Yeah.
And that's a real dilemma for any coach and team. I mean, they're lethargic. They're not reacting or responding defensively, taking tough shots at the other end against a cool, calm, collected team that plays together.
Yeah, Iowa State obviously ready for this one. I don't think you can say the same for UConn. 7:29 to go before the break. 36-15, Jeremy Lamb yet to hit from the field. He's 0 for 3, gets the free throw, and now Andre Drummond is going to come on for Niels Gaffey, number 5.
Well, with these two bigs on the floor, it should be somewhat of a power game then. I love that little baseline rubs and then dump it into the bigs. The problem has been this end. And the matchup for Drummond, very difficult with White. He's going to drag him away from the rim.
White over on the right side.
And look at the open middle, too. Plenty of room to decimate with the bounce. They should double. He's too tough.
Yep.
Just too tough. He knows he's got a picnic going. Drummond used to playing guys and being physical. No flies at that picnic.
No. I was going to go the ant route.
All right.
But we were both in the same neighborhood of the park. Whoa.
Lucky. Nice pass.
Oriaki gets 2.
And looking for anything to get them going. Early leads are deceiving, but we have not seen the sign of UConn really getting emotionally involved in this.
Now White out near midcourt. Drummond.
There's that
Christopherson. Yep. Edging. Christopherson drives. Kick it in the corner. White wants it. Instead, tough pass. The putback is rejected. Shot clock at 2. Heave it up.
We got a nice hustle.
Wow. Boo-boo Paulo, number 1. Paulo.
Followed by a boo-boo. There you go. Attack a little bit. A good defensive stop. Good energize.
Here's Christopherson.
You can't really go out and play them because they go without the ball so well, and White finds people if you turn your head. Look at this. Nice screen down, gives them a good look.
Drummond clears it for UConn. Napier, left wing, all the way, rejected at the basket. Well, the highlight of the first half here has been the Cyclones' torrid pace from the field, particularly three-point shots.
And Vern, it's the type of shots, too. Beautiful, clean look set up by savvy movement, good cutting, stepping into shots, ball screen, just so admirable. And right now, a little more life with UConn.
Fred Hoiberg grew up in Ames, Iowa. Talked about watching games as a child at the Hilton Coliseum. And as Bill mentioned, he told us yesterday afternoon, the buzz is back.
Because you know who must be having a ball now is Johnny Orr.
Yeah.
Fred said he's living in town, and that's the buzz when he was there. Tough place to go in and perform. Well, you got to be thinking stops if you're UConn. Just get back in it gradually.
Yeah, you just got to chip away, right?
Absolutely. But it always starts on this end.
Christopherson guarded by Boatwright. White, how about that?
Nice block, too.
Oriaki with the block.
They're doing a better job. They're committing and recovering now, so anxious and involved. That's good.
A little different demeanor that we've seen in the last couple of minutes from UConn.
And here's a tough defensive set.
White.
Look at him handle.
Christopherson. Rebound, Oriaki.
Nothing there.
Up-tempo pace. Here's Boatwright, little crossover, drives. Oriaki, no. Rebound, Royce White.
That was a big finish.
Yeah,